Good evening, everybody. I'm Purnima Maudgil. I'm going to talk about my recent experience with my bike. Okay, excuse me if I am a little nervous speaking in front of you guys, but I wasn't when I took out the bike and head out north. So I've been fascinated with bikes for a very long time. I remember my brother buying it about 9 years ago, and the moment he he rode in with the bike, I remember looking at it and saying, wow, that thing is beautiful. I want to sit on it. And I remember cleaning the bike on Sundays and begging him to let me, stand next to it, pose on it. So much before that, I happened to have to ride a scooter for 2 years because my father just wouldn't let me graduate to a bullet. So that's me with my Chetak. I lovingly call him Chetu because he has this amazing horn which goes trrr, trrr. Fascinated me a lot. And the steering. Must talk about the steering. So, a woman on a Chetak, or a bullet for that matter, she gets a lot of comments. You have people blowing kisses at me, people saying, I love you. People saying things like, thumbs up, happy journey, madam. And then I have people cutting me off. I have people just coming in front of me and braking to see how I can take it. Oh, she's a woman on a bike, can she take it? Oh, she didn't fall, damn it. Apart from that, I also like bossing around my friends because they're so happy with my bike. You can clean it. Don't touch it for too long. My bike. Very possessive about it, especially because it's a hand-me-down from my brother. Sociology. My latest experience with something other than a bike, which is very exciting for me. Look at me, I'm so happy doing my master's that I walked out in the middle of my lecture to ride to Delhi. But I must thank Sheetal for that, who is here today. And I remember talking to her and telling her, dude, I just got the bike in November. I don't think I can ride out on a highway. She just told me, dude, let's do it. And the fact that she's a girl and she's been riding for so long inspired me. These are just a bunch of pictures that will roll on because I didn't have a camera. I was busy being scared on the bike if I could really ride on a highway with people zooming past me and the bunch of the rest of the group who are seasoned bikers pushing me to, hello, stay on 80, okay? Watching you, not riding slow. I've never pushed beyond 60. And when I was on the highway with these guys who are pretty awesome, I call him my speed tyrant, this is Manish. He would always be checking up on me. He'd be like, please ride fast. We have to get to Delhi in about 2.5 days, not 5. So that's us in Nagpur. The 0 stands for 0 kilometers for India. Pretty happy being there because on the way to Nagpur, the roads were bad. I had tarmac with pebbles and I was going like this on the bike. And these guys asked me not to slow down. So imagine going like that at 60 for a long stretch. And the reason that I feel, that's one of the roads, extremely back. That's a juggernaut that's fallen off. These are the Ghat section, in which I was really scared. I would sit behind you, they'd be like, no, I can't ride. Slush. So much slush. Off the bridge, 40 feet down. We just had like slush all along. And especially since we were riding in Jan towards North India, it was extremely cold. We had fog. We had a visibility of about 5 feet. All of this I've never seen before. I've never even stepped out on the highway before. And I don't know why I did it, but I just did. It's probably the best decision that I've made, a spontaneous decision that I'm glad I made it. I remember my mom and dad looking at me. I just showed up at home with my bag packed. I said, Mom, Dad, I'm leaving. It was very hard for them because 2 of my other siblings have met with terrible accidents on the bike. So for them to see the third one with a bag ready to go out on a road that she's never taken before was scary. But the fact that they let me go was really nice, and I'm pretty thankful for my parents for being so supportive. That's Sheetal giving me tips. That's me wearing 7 layers of God knows what, because everybody else had protective gear, and all I had was sweaters and jackets, a fall leather jacket from Pramod, which I thought was really cool. Ha! I look like a biker. I was stupid and naive, and that's me shivering in the cold with chapped lips. I mean, usually when people think of a female motorbiker as like somebody with long hair, she pulls off the helmet, it flows down, and she's walking like that. Let me tell you, it's not like that. That's me with a chaiwala. The only makeup I saw was a lot of highway dirt on my face. That's us in Sagar. I remember this was one of the toughest lengths that we had to cover, and that's about 2:30 in the morning that we were begging the guy, please, bhaiya, thode aloo ke parathe bana do, bhook lag rahi hai. So, and then I had a lizard fall from nowhere. Apart from taking over the fear of being on a motorcycle to ride, I had to deal with lizards. That's my bike at the New Delhi station. I happened to get a police escort in New Delhi. That's another story. The guy was just standing there, and I was lost by myself. The other bikers had taken off, and I just went up to this guy to ask for directions. He was in one of these outer ring road stretches, and he looked at me. And being a police wala, his eyes just went to my registration, and he looked back. He said, "Aap kahan se aa rahe ho?" "Bhaiya, Hyderabad se aa rahe hain." "Bike pe?" "Haan." "Kahan jana hai?" I said, "Shadra." "Main leke jata hu." He escorted me for about 30 kilometers, and he was riding at 40. So yeah, this is the heaven that I was talking about. The parking had about 900 bikes. Well, anyway, so the police wala is taking me for a 30-kilometer escort, and he's going at 40. And all along, I've had people yelling at me to do an 80 kilometers per hour, and now I'm falling asleep behind him. Can you ride any faster? But I was pretty thankful for that, because in Delhi, it's just a mess of a road. I'm sorry if there are any Delhiites here, but frankly, I was very confused riding in Delhi. And they keep telling, "Bhaiya, seedhe chale jo." First of all, they call me a bhaiya. "No, bhaiya, theek hai." I put on an accent and I just talk. Haan, okay. And that's me. It was a tremendous victory on part of me, because my brother told me, just park the bike, stand on it, and do the whole, just raise your hands in the air and, air fist, do something. So that's me and my bike, the happy ending. Hopefully not, because I plan to ride out to Shillong in January next year. And that is 2,500 kilometers, and I'm hoping it'll be fun. Thank you.